The United States is a strange place. It's a land where you can legally buy a flamethrower or a tank just for fun. But if you try to bring a modern Audi from Germany or the new McLaren Speedtail into the country, the government might seize your car and crush it. Why? Because European luxury cars are moving faster than American laws. From laser lights to digital mirrors, today we are looking at 10 incredible luxury features that are standard for the rest of the world, but completely illegal in the USA. Let's start at number 10 with a feature that literally shines brighter than the rest: Matrix laser headlights. If you buy a top-tier Audi or BMW in Europe today, the headlights are smart. They use cameras to see other cars and simply turn off the part of the light that would blind other drivers. The rest of the road stays bright. It is the perfect mix of safety and luxury. But in America, this technology is banned. The problem is an old law called FMVSS, Standard 108, written way back in 1967. This law says headlights must have a simple high beam and low beam. Since these new laser lights change shape, they break the rules. So, while Europeans get better visibility, American buyers pay the same price for older technology. But if you think that is annoying, number 9 removes a part of the car we have used for 100 years. Number 9. Camera side mirrors. Look at the new Lexus ES or the Audi e-tron in Japan. Notice anything missing? The big glass mirrors are gone. They are replaced by slim, high-tech cameras. Inside the car, screens show you a crystal clear view of the road. They eliminate blind spots and work perfectly even in heavy rain. It is the future of driving. However, the US government says, no. The law specifically says a car must have a physical mirror. A camera does not count as a mirror in America. This means car makers have to change their futuristic designs just for the US, drilling holes and bolting on old-school mirrors just to be legal. But while cameras are too futuristic, our next banned feature was killed because it was too dangerous. Number 8 is a legend: the pop-up headlights. For decades, nothing looked cooler than the hidden lights of a Ferrari F40 or a Corvette. So, why don't we see them on modern cars? They were banned because of strict pedestrian safety rules. The logic is simple. If a car hits a person, those sharp metal lights act like knives, causing serious injuries. To meet modern safety laws, the front of a car must be smooth. Sadly, this means the satisfying wink of a pop-up headlight is a feature we will never see on a new car again. But while safety killed the pop-up light, safety rules are also the reason why you can't sit in the middle of our next hypercar. Number 7 brings us to one of the fastest cars on earth, the McLaren Speedtail. This car is special because it has 3 seats. The driver sits right in the middle, just like a fighter jet pilot or a Formula 1 driver. It is the ultimate driving experience. But you cannot drive it on American roads. Why? Because of side airbags. US law says that every car must have side airbags to protect the driver in a crash. Because the driver sits in the middle, the airbags cannot reach them effectively according to the strict US rules. So, even if you have $3 million to buy this car, you can only drive it on a private track or keep it parked in your garage as a piece of art. But while the Speedtail is illegal because of its seat, number 6 is illegal because of its lights. Number 6. Adaptive brake lights. In Europe, if you are driving a Mercedes or Audi and you slam on the brakes during an emergency, the tail lights start flashing rapidly. This warns the driver behind you that you are stopping hard, giving them extra time to react. It's a simple feature that saves lives. But in the USA, this feature is disabled. The US government believes that flashing lights should only be used on emergency vehicles like police cars and ambulances. They think that if your car's brake lights flash, it might confuse other drivers. So, in America, your brake lights just glow steadily, even if you are about to crash. Now, number 5 is a car that is missing something much bigger than just a light. Number 5 is the Ferrari Monza SP1. This is one of the most beautiful cars ever made. It has no roof and, surprisingly, no windshield. It is designed to give you the raw feeling of 1950s racing. Ferrari created a special virtual windshield using airflow to push wind over your head. It's brilliant engineering, but the US National Highway Traffic Safety Administration was not impressed. To drive a car on public roads in America, a windshield is mandatory to protect your face from insects, rocks, and debris. Because this Ferrari refuses to have a piece of glass in front of the driver, it is not street legal in the States. While this car is too open, our next feature is about closing things up automatically. Number 4. Auto-closing sunroofs. Imagine you park your car and leave the sunroof open to let in fresh air. Suddenly, it starts to rain. In European models of Mercedes or BMW, the car senses the rain and automatically closes the sunroof to keep the interior dry. It sounds super convenient, right? Well, not in America. This feature is often disabled in US models due to anti-pinch regulations. The US laws are very strict about automatic windows closing when the driver is not inside the car. They are afraid that a child might get their fingers or neck stuck while the roof is closing. To avoid lawsuits, luxury car makers simply turn this smart feature off for their American customers. But if you think that's ugly, wait until you see what the US government forces Bugatti to do to their cars at number 3. Number 3 is painful to look at. The Bugatti bumper rule. The Bugatti Chiron is a $3 million masterpiece. The back of the car is designed to be smooth and aerodynamic. But if you buy one in the USA, it comes with a surprise. US regulations require cars to have extra protection for low-speed crashes. Because the original design was too sleek, Bugatti is forced to bolt on 2 ugly black rubber blocks to the back of the car just to sell it in America. It completely ruins the look. Most owners actually pay mechanics to hack them off as soon as they get the car home. Here is a question for you. If you paid $3 million for a car, would you keep these ugly bumpers on? Tell me in the comments below. Number 2 is the forbidden fruit of the car world, the Nissan Skyline GT-R R34. Thanks to movies like Fast and Furious, this is one of the most famous cars in history. But in America, it is totally illegal to drive it on the road. Why? Because Nissan never sold this car in the US originally. This means they never paid to crash test it according to US rules. Under the strict 25-year import rule, you cannot bring a foreign car into the USA until it is 25 years old. So, if you try to sneak one in before its birthday, the government can legally seize it and destroy it. But there is a secret way around this. A loophole that brings us to number 1. Before we reveal the secret law that lets billionaires break these rules, if you are enjoying this video, welcome to List Nova. We explore the most exclusive and fascinating stories of the luxury world. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. Finally, number 1. The show or display law. You might be wondering, if these cars are illegal, how do people like Bill Gates or Ralph Lauren own them? Years ago, Bill Gates wanted a Porsche 959, but it was banned. So, he helped fight for a special law. This rule says that if a car is historically significant or incredibly rare, less than 500 made, you can import it into the USA. There is a catch though. You can only drive it 2,500 miles per year. It is not for daily driving, but it allows collectors to own the forbidden cars we just talked about. So, while the laws are strict, if you have enough money, there is always a way. Which of these banned features would you want in your car? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching List Nova, and I'll see you in the next luxury deep dive.